These notes are on solving 1 and 2 step inequalities, and hopefully you will find that it's very similar to solving 1 and 2 step equations. There is just one little difference that hopefully you remember from last year, but you need to keep this rule in mind. If you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, you will have to flip the inequality sign. So flip the inequality sign. And just as a refresher for some of you, if you don't remember your inequality symbols, that symbol is less than. And this one is greater than. This one is less than or equal to, and this one is greater than or equal to. And yes, there's a reason why I put those dots shaded here and open there, and I'll explain that why after we do an example and I show you how to graph it. So let's go ahead and do some examples. So number 1 is n minus 7 is less than negative 12. So you solve this just like an equation. Just pretend that that inequality sign is an equal sign. So you would add 7 to both sides. N is less than negative 5. That means for this inequality to work, the number that you substitute for n has to be less than negative 5. So it could be negative 1,000, it could be negative 6,032,500, whatever. The number has to be less than negative 5. So the other part of this is that we're going to have to graph our answer on a number line. Now I know every teacher kind of requires it differently. What I do is I put the answer in the middle, and then I require 2 numbers on either side. So negative 4, negative 3, negative 6, negative 7. Put your circle where the answer is, and it's less than, that means it will be an open circle. I don't fill it in. If it's or equal to, you have to fill it in because it includes that number. But in this case, it does not. If your variable is on the left-hand side, your inequality kind of shows you which way the arrow goes. Or you can just say, oh, n is less than negative 5, less than is going this way. But if you look, those arrows are going the same way. So that's how I remember it. That's how I was taught it. You'll see in another one that I switch it around just to get the variable on the left-hand side. Okay, let's do another one. 15 plus y is greater than or equal to 30. So this is another one step. Just subtract 15 from both sides. Y is greater than or equal to 15. Okay, I'm going to draw my number line. Put 15 in the middle, and then 2 above it would be 16 and 17, and 2 below it would be 14 and 13. Draw my circle. This one is or equal to, so I need to shade it in because it includes 15. And it is pointing to the right, and it's y is greater than negative 15, so the higher numbers. So there you go. Okay, let's do another one. 8 is greater than or equal to w minus 6. Okay, I'm going to add 6 to both sides. 14 is greater than or equal to W. Now this is one of the times when I flip it because I was always taught to have the variable on the left-hand side, and that's just how I learned. If you are fine with it this way, that's fine. But if you're going to flip it, it's going to be W is less than or equal to 14. So notice up here how it opens up towards 14. Down here it does as well. So either one is fine. You just need to know if you have the variable on the right-hand side, it's not pointing in the direction that the arrow is going to go. So here's 14, 15, 16, 13, 12. Draw my circle. I'm going to fill it in. And then it goes to the left. Okay, now let's do number 4. Let's see, negative 3a is greater than 3. This is another one step. The only step you're going to do is divide by negative 3. But do you remember that rule that I wrote down up at the top? If you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, flip the inequality sign. So I just divided both sides by negative 3. I circle it to remind myself to flip it. So now it's a is less than negative 1. Let's do the number line. Circle, and then it's going towards the left. Okay, one more one-step, and then we'll move on to two-step. This is k over 4, or k divided by 4, is less than negative 4. So hopefully you know that since it's dividing, I'm going to have to multiply by 4. Do I flip the sign? Nope, I do not flip the sign because I'm actually multiplying both sides by 4, not negative 4. So the rule is, if you multiply both sides by negative, you flip it. I multiplied both sides by positive, so I don't flip it. Okay, let's do the number line. Negative 16, negative 15, negative 14. You have to remember on your negatives, it's kind of backwards. So, okay, open circle at negative 16, and it's going towards the left. Okay, let's do a two-step. 4 plus v over 3 is less than 6. So in a two-step equation, normally you would either add or subtract first. This is the case as well for this one. So I'm going to subtract 4. That's v divided by 3 is less than 2. And now I need to get rid of that divided by 3, so I multiply. V is less than 6. Okay, let's do our number line. Open circle at 6, and it's going towards the left. Okay, let's try another one. Number 7. 8 is less than negative d minus 2. Add 2 to both sides. 10 is less than negative d. To get rid of that negative variable, I'm going to divide by negative 1 or multiply by negative 1. Either one will work. I'm dividing by negative, that means I'm going to have to flip that. 10 divided by negative 1 is just negative 10. Flip the sign, d. And I don't like the variable on the right-hand side. You can leave it like this if you want. I'm going to flip it. So I would accept either answer on like a quiz, test, homework, whatever. but either one is fine. I'll put or between them. You don't have to have both of them, just one. Let me do my number line. Open circle at -10, and it goes towards the left. D is less than -10. Okay, we have 2 more to do. This one is -9 plus k over 15 is greater than 1. So this is a 2-step. Before I add or subtract or anything, I'm going to have to get rid of that dividing by 15 because it's dividing the whole thing. So multiply both sides by 15. That gets me -9 plus k is greater than 15. And then my last step is to add 9 to both sides. Do I flip the sign? I do not flip the sign because I'm not multiplying or dividing by negative. So k is greater than 24. And then for my number line, 24, 25, 26, 23, 22. And then it goes to the right. K is greater than. So all possible answers are greater than 24. Okay, last one. This one is 21 is less than or equal to -3 p minus 7. And yes, this is a 2-step inequality if you divide by -3 first. If you do not divide by -3 first, you are going to turn it into a 3-step inequality. So for me, I'm going to divide by -3 first. And oh, I just divided by a negative. I need to flip this. And those cancel out, so that's p minus 7. Add 7 to both sides. -7 plus 7 is 0. And I'm going to flip it to put the variable on the left-hand side. You could have either one of those. And for my number line, 1, 2, -1, -2. Circle, closed circle, because it's or equal to, and it goes to the left. Okay, that is it for your notes for today. You can go ahead and start on your assignment that is on Schoology.